This chapter is unique, as you'll see in a moment, in a number of ways, and it concludes with a very important point about the month of Nissan, and Rosh Chodesh Nissan specifically, which is coming up shortly. V'nosati mishkoni b'soichechem, Hashem says, I will place my Mishkan, my tabernacle, I will establish my residence among you, v'lo yisik al nafshi eschem, and I won't reject you, I won't throw you away. What do you mean you won't throw us away? It means that even when you will be on a level that you deserve to be thrown away, you'll be doing terrible things, the Mishkan will be an assurance that I'm with you. I'm there, I'm in the mud with you, I'm in the trenches with you. Ki Mishkan loshen mashcheni, nimtzo sha'idei Mishkan hashchina shoyra b'Yisrael. Ki Mishkan loshen mashcheni, because the word Mishkan means draw me to you. To draw the divine presence of Hashem to the place where the Mishkan was set up. And Rabbi Nasan points out something interesting. A person would say, okay, so then you set up the Mishkan, and the last thing you want to do is take it apart. Once it's set up, you put it on wagons and you move it. They could have done that. Why did they dismantle it every time? Dismantle it and put it back together. Dismantle it, put it back together. The pasuk says in the beginning of Parshas Likutey, Eile Likutey HaMishkan, Mishkan Ho'edus. It says the word Mishkan twice, right next to each other. And the Gemara says, Mishkan bibinyana, Mishkan bichurbana. The Mishkan is effective when it's built, and the Mishkan is effective even in its state of destruction. That here again, the tzaddik is so beloved by Hashem that he can establish a dwelling place for Hashem, which when it's up, it's working, when it's down, it's still working. Who donated the wagons and the oxen that transported the Mishkan? That was the Nesiim, the Tzadikim, the leaders of each one of the tribes. They were the ones who donated the wagons and the oxen that were used to transport the Mishkan. Their contribution was again what ensured the Shekhinah, the divine presence of Hashem with Klal Yisrael. This Mishkan that the Tzadik is building, what does he build? What are the ingredients? What are the components? Just like Moshe Rabbeinu in the desert, every Jew contributed to the Mishkan. One gave gold, one gave silver, one gave wood. The mitzvahs that we do, our tefillah, especially our prayers, and all of our mitzvahs, we're supposed to bring it to the tzaddik, give it over to the tzaddikim. They package it. They take our mitzvahs and our Torah and our tefillah, and they build a Mishkan out of it. They build a dwelling place to Hashem. V'alkein hoya hakomas hamishkan beRosh Chodesh Nissan dafka, and this is why the Mishkan was finalized on Rosh Chodesh. Ki zeh bechinas Rosh Chodesh, to be mechadesh the Rosh, the leadership. Shaydei zeh nischatshim kol haroshim knal. It's by putting up this Mishkan, through the humility, through the shiflus, through this he draws everything to himself, including kavod. And he says here, V'zeh b'chinas Rosh Chodesh Nissan, Rosh Hashanah l'Malachim. So Rosh Chodesh means the hischatshus of the leadership, and that's dependent on the establishment of the Mishkan. We should be zeichet to see the final Mishkan, the Beis HaMikdash, the third Beis HaMikdash. When the leadership of the world will be corrected, fixed, and repaired, we'll have the true leadership under the guidance of Hashem and the tzaddikim, the Meher of Amen. Amen.